and welcome to another Minecraft video. Today I'm going to be making the turtle, the fastest animal alive in Minecraft, and also a few other mobs. That's just one of the mobs that we're going to be making super speedy today. But really today we're going to be practically reaching light speed in Minecraft. I guess that's what you could say. But right now I'm just doing step 1 of what we're going to be doing. So yeah, sit back, grab your snacks, and we're reaching light speed. And now let's just get that away because I don't want to sandwich actually. So first, if you want to reach light speed, is get the right mods. Honestly, for today, I'm going to be using dark utilities. There's also a ton of other things, like this thing that has so much good food. Chocolate milkshake. I'm just gonna grab that for later. Even tacos and burgers, and I should stop right now, but it looks too good. I mean, like, they have burgers. Okay, never mind. It doesn't look so good, but the macaron does. Now, we're going to eat these. How about we eat these whenever we, kind of succeed? So, let's just first get a nice little... So, first, after you get your mods that you're going to use, find a nice... somewhat empty island. There can no mobs on it because they might get bad results on them. So and then after that, after you've chosen your nice little island, you're going to want to just honestly level it. Just make everything even so it's a bit easier to build on it once you've got all your materials. There we go, and there. Now you have a nice leveled island. That why does that look something like a starfish? That looks like a starfish. That doesn't matter. Anyway, now next thing we're going to do is build your little lab, you could say. I'm going to use bedrock because I'm not sure this is overly safe. So I'm just going to build nice and high in the sky and build ourselves a little platform. We're going to just skip this part while I edit a little bit of this, fast forward, while I build this platform. We can have some glass. There we go. We built our little observatory shack, we could call it. And now we just could put these there. Now the next thing we need is the actual shooter. So you can grab any block. I'm just going to use cobblestone because yeah, Stone Age got back before I had stone, which is a little bit dramatic, but that's fine. So we're going to build a very, very long runway. Like very long. If you have enough of these thingies, all these which we're going to come to later, and then you can go very fast. In fact, maybe this shouldn't be called reaching light speed and making a turtle the fastest animal on Earth. And instead, maybe it should be called making a teleportation device, because basically you can't, because whenever using the max level one, basically you can't even feel any, basically you can't even see anything. You're just practically teleported. Okay, that might be good. Yeah. So next we're going to, well, probably next we should make a fence array, depending if you're going to be using an animal. So we're just going to edit this part out. I'm coming for that turtle. And there we go. Now we have our runway, or the runway bones, complete. Next, we kind of need to start laying it out. So first of all, you should have dispensers, because if you're going to reach light speed, you're going to at least need some potions of swiftness. Speed 2 for, yeah, that'll be long enough, I think. So, just set up some, so first you're going to want to set up some of these just along there. We don't need to use overly many blocks with them because the platforms will be mostly doing the job, but we're going to need this. I need to clear my entire inventory getting these all filled. And then you can just put one in each. Nearly done. Oh, and I have one extra. We don't need that one. So now you have all this set up. You're just gonna want to simply place some levers at the side. So, and then you can release them when you want. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. There is no way that I am going to be doing this until probably the end, because honestly, let a chicken. Oh no, a chicken won't work. Actually, they can fly. Let like a cow or maybe even a pig do it first, because because it doesn't always end well. Oh yeah, I wouldn't be able to reach that there. There we go. And now we are set. We got our potion swiftness there. Next, you need flooring. So you should probably grab some ice if you can get it to not melt. Let's see if it'll melt. I'm not really sure. I don't think it'll, as long as it's not near a light source. So I think we're good, maybe. Like there's light source over there, but we can make a few dramatic hits like that, like as a hinge or something. So we're just making ourselves a nice little runway of ice. You don't have to use ice if you don't want to, but I'm just am. Because it makes you go a bit faster. Now, we're not going to have ice, so this is where the ice is going to go to, and then that's going to stop there. And next, the thing we're going to need, I know it's going to sound silly, and this is an extra thing, but in a crowd, obviously, preferably dogs. Get out of the way. Just gotta fix that. So you can have an onlooker area for people, but really it's not overly important. So now is for the important part that actually will make you go super duper fast. We're just gonna quickly put our gates here, and let's just use a cow for example. There we go, we have our cow. Now, you can use whichever one. You can have all, so this is the weakest, and then this pushes them faster, even more faster. No, this is what you were going to use, Ultra Vector. You can have them just kind of going from there to there, but we're not going to do that because we want light speed. Oopsies. You see what I mean? You go fast. I'm not kidding when I say you go fast. Like, you see what I just did? And that was just one of them. We're gonna have our cow teleport to somewhere far out in the ocean. And remember, the cow can't fly. I'm kind of hoping this ocean goes on for a bit longer, or else our cow is gonna hit land. And thank you very much. That's just what I needed. Okay, we almost have our runway done. We just need to add the last few touches. We just have to quickly apply the last of these ones. We're not going to have it to the very end of the runway, but close to the end. Now, Okay, so we have all of our things set now. And you could have made it more detailed or whatever, but we're not doing that. Right now, this is all that matters. Our cow is about to go flying like crazy. First, I just have to kind of, okay, cow, it's time. It is time now. We're not going to name the cow because he's not overly important. But we can still have a dramatic thing. I just need you to kind of come here, though, quickly. Yes, thank you. Of course. Yes, please just stand here. Thank you. And then we just need to flick, 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 flick. Do we get them all? Okay, and now it is time for our cow to go. Cow? Cow? I want to see where he went. I think our cow. Well, I think it worked. I kind of lost my world. But it worked. As you see, it went super fast. You could make it better by, I don't know, maybe having a safety net, but I didn't do that. Anyway, now we get to have our snacks. Well, that concludes today's video of going super duper fast. I guess we didn't use a turtle, and then but that was because I realized that turtles, it would be really hard to get the turtle to get on the runway, and I don't even know if it would work. Plus, a turtle is a turtle. And I really wouldn't want to lose one. So thanks for watching. See you soon. Like and subscribe. Bye.